Hey, Shawn here, Fat Moose Comics. Couple of quick things before I get to the main thing. And there's a main thing. Number one. What was number one? I'm tired. That's my secret cap. I'm always tired. Oh, well, number one, obviously, I did a whole thing here. The hair was funky, the beard was funky, and I decided summertime's coming. I couldn't deal with all of that wickety whack going on, so cut it, shaved it. I had to cut it first because it was so thick and luxurious that I couldn't just shave it. I had to take the scissors out and doing that and this, man, it took almost 2 hours. And then I had Nicole come into the bathroom to make sure I didn't miss a spot, because the last thing you need is some sort of tuft, you know. Anyhow, it's actually shorter than I prefer, but I figure if you're going to go and do it, just do it real short, and this way it's longer before I have to do it again. Or to quote one of my favorite movies, if you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly. And if you know what that movie, if you know what movie that quote is from, sorry, then you're cool. So, second thing, I had a visit this week from a man named Robert, and I'll be damned if I caught his last name, but he owns a store in Lubbock, Texas. I believe it's actually pronounced Lubbock, Texas, and called Star Comics. And he was in the area. I think he was visiting his son who's in school around here. I forget the details of it, but he wanted to visit the shop, and he said something to the effect like, "Oh, it's nice to finally, check out the store." I'm like, "What do you mean finally? How do you know about us?" He's like, "Oh, I watch your videos." And I said, "I'm so sorry." He goes, "No, they're great. It's fun. You know how to promote well." And I was like, "Well, years as a musician, literally standing outside the Willowbrook Mall, handing out like handwritten flyers, like, come to our stupid gig, So yeah, promotion, it's important. So he was great. He came in Wednesday and we talked for a while. He came back Thursday with a list of things he was looking for his customers and himself. I had some of it, and I gave him the professional courtesy discount, but super nice guy. I gave him some Fat Moose stickers to put up in Lubbock, and he promised he would put them in Lubbock and then send me pictures, and we could add it to the Fat Moose around the world. Speaking of which, had a guy today said something. He was looking for some Conan stuff, and he found it, and he goes, "Oh, great, I can't find this in Florida." And I was like, "Oh, you're in Florida?" He goes, "Well, actually, I live in Guam. I'm staying in Florida temporarily." I was like, "Guam?" So we're going to have Fat Moose stickers in Guam, so that's awesome. I don't know. It's the little things, So he's going to send me pictures of Fat Moose in Guam. We're everywhere. Like, we're getting just about everywhere. It's really cool. So yeah, Robert, he says he watches the video, so if you're watching, cool. Let me know you watched it. If you don't get in touch with me, then I'll know you're full of shit. No, I'm just kidding. But the store looks great. I looked it up on Facebook, and it looks nice and clean and neat. It's everything this store is not. Although, and kudos to him, man. He doesn't sell Pokemon and stuff. Apparently, the store's been open since 1977, and it's family owned. I think it's on its like 3rd generation or something. So that's really cool. So Robert, well done, sir. Keep it up. And what else? What's next? Oh, one more thing, I guess. Well, 2 more things. Okay. One, a couple of y'all haven't been in a while. The stacks are getting a little stacky, and times are a little tight right now. So please just don't. I hate canceling people's boxes. I always reach out to people, and I'm very friendly about it. And but a couple of y'all, a little negligent. You know who you are. I'm not going to call you out, but you know who you are. So get your shit together. Come buy your stuff, please. If you want there to still be a store, just come on. Summertime's coming. It's very slow for stores like this. Everybody spends their money on vacations and traveling and all that. So help a brother out. Okay, next. One of my best friends, maybe my bestest of the best friends, her and her husband have recently released an album. They live down in the Outer Banks. I've been down there like maybe once. It's a long ass drive, and I ain't got the time. But Barcats, they did an album. It's a 5-song EP called Over the Sound. I got a digital copy, but she was cool enough to send me the hard copy, because it's always good to have something solid. So when the EMP goes off, at least I can still listen to this. When the solar flares erupt and all the electronics were shut down. Oh wait, then I wouldn't be able to turn on my CD player. I really didn't think that through, did I? Whatever. Anyhow, it's 5 songs. It's really cool. It's kind of folky. It's self-produced, self-recorded. They did all the instrumentation, all the vocals themselves. Very talented couple. So if you would like, here, I'll hold it momentarily. Here, I'll get closer. You're welcome. Scan that QR code and it'll take you to their website where you can look at their website. There's pictures, there's links to the album and stuff. It's on Apple Music and Spotify, I think. So check it out. She's a great friend of mine. We've been friends since, I mean, like second or third grade. Awesome, awesome gal. Awesome husband. Very talented musicians. And I'm a little jealous. If I had my druthers, I'd just move down to the Outer Banks and join their band and just do that and like live on the beach and sleep under an upturned canoe. I don't know. Anyhow, okay, on to the main thing. But so as not to bore you, even though you're probably already bored, we're gonna move over to here because I got to show you a thing. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, so I've relocated just to keep it interesting. Oh, look at this! It looks like I have powers. Anyhow, very tired. The news of the week. Let's talk about Robert Kirkman for a second, if you will. I like him. The guy's got a genuine love for comics. I guess I'll stay with this. It's so stupid that why the hell not? Completely unintentional, by the way. I'm not this clever on purpose, or clever at all. Robert Kirkman, fan of his stuff, saw him debate Brian Michael Bendis down at the Baltimore Con back in 2007. They had a really cool debate. Kirkman was talking about how it's best to own your own stuff and work for like companies like Image and stuff where you create your own characters and you get the rights, you get the money and all that. And Bendis was high on his Marvel run with New Avengers and Dark Avengers and Avengers Up Your A-Hole and all that. And, well, that's a missed opportunity. The A-Hole Avengers, right? But Bendis was saying, yeah, you know, but I get paid very well by Marvel and I get to play with all my favorite toys, Spider-Man and the Hulk and, you know, Luke Cage and everybody else. And it was a spirited debate. I could see the pluses and minuses on both sides. Ironically, after the success of the Walking Dead TV show, Kirkman's got more money than God. And Bendis, he's still working, but he moved over to DC and his stuff. I think he works better on the Marvel stuff. Still a fan of his. I actually met him a while ago, and he's a very, very nice guy. And but it was a cool debate. So Kirkman, I've always liked Kirkman. I like his writing. I like his enthusiasm. He pulls some horse shit little stunts that affect comic shops, like when he ended The Walking Dead and didn't tell anybody it was going to be the final issue. They had fake solicitations for more issues, and then suddenly, boom, they dropped this issue, and it's the final issue. And it's like, well, first of all, pal, friend, you should have told the shops because we would have ordered extra copies because it's going to be in demand. I get why he didn't because, you know, we get solicitations 2 months in advance and shops would have spoiled it for people, whatever. I get it. But, excuse me. But the solicitations for the upcoming issues that were never going to be produced because he had his little secret ending, that's money, you know, that shops laid out ostensibly to get those books, and then we didn't get charged for them because they don't fucking exist, but that's money we could have allocated towards getting other titles, other things, you know. So he did give every comic shop one per store. I think it was a gold logo Walking Dead right after COVID when shops reopened, free of charge, and you could charge whatever you wanted. I think I sold mine for like $1.50. So I've got this sliding scale of enthusiasm for Robert Kirkman. So, but the thing this week, and I don't know, again, I'm of two minds about it. Invincible has been a huge hit. The book never sold that great, but the cartoon blew up, the animated series. Suddenly the book, super hot, back issues. I got people all the time looking for back issues. We don't have them. We never had them. But this week was the spin-off book, Invincible Universe Battle Beast. Now, the thing about this book is there's a blind bag version, which means it's bagged up. You can't open it until you buy it, and then you got to open it, you know, like a piece of mail. And you don't know what's in it. It could be a rare cover. It could be a foil variant. It could be I think 2 of the covers, one of them isn't even that book. It's a reprint of Marvel Team Up or whatever, where Invincible met Spider-Man, and then there's another issue which is a reprint of Invincible. It's the first appearance of Battle Beast. I don't know. I really didn't do a ton of research. We had to order this crap back in like January, and I didn't have a lot of heat on there. Not a lot of people asked for it. I've got some Invincible fans, like my buddy Justin, my right-hand man, my #1 guy. But so I didn't go crazy on all of it. I mean, I got a bunch of cover A and some cover B and C, and the blind bag stuff. It's a cute stunt. Anybody who knows me knows I'm here for readers, not speculators, not flippers, not these people who buy a book for $3.99 and throw it on eBay for $5.99. Like, well, why are you wasting your time with that? Find a better way to make money. Deal meth. I don't know, something. But so this week was the release of Invincible Universe Battle Beast with the blind bag. I only had a couple, and I stashed them under the counter. And I told Justin, said, anybody comes in looking for it, if it's one of our regulars, the people come in every week, buy their books, help me keep the lights on, hook them up. Cover price, because you don't know what's in it. It could be a standard cover, it could be a 1 in 1,000, which means I have a lot of headaches. So I didn't have too many people looking for it. It's strange. I had a few random ham and eggers off the street, and I was like, I don't have any, even though I had a couple down here. Again, I look after my regulars first. You have to. They're my family. They're my people, my tribe. I love them. So that's the thing about comic shops. Every store is different. There are stores that sell like a bazillion copies of a certain title, of which I sell maybe 10 or 20. And then there are other titles that other stores don't even stock because they don't sell, and I sell a bunch of copies. So the clientele varies from store to store. And you really have to lean into what works for you, what people know you for. So I didn't have a lot of advanced interest. Baby heads. Is that mannequin heads? What's going on? I think I just found my new favorite channel. Anyhow, this is why I stopped taking acid a long time ago. I'd be facing the other way, drooling and watching this. Sidetracked. Yeah, so I didn't order a ton of them. And I sold out today. Today, I sold my final copy of Cover A. A young man came in. He was very jazzed that I had it, and that was it. I had a couple phone calls here and there, blah, 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 blah. So, here's the point. Oh, there's a point. I've got 2. I've got 2 here that I stashed, and maybe it's selfish of me. I'm not keeping them. I don't really care that much. I took home a cover A because I want to read it. I'm a reader. I'm not a collector insofar as I buy what I want to read and then I keep it, so technically a collector, but I never buy anything for the perceived value or future income, like, ooh, one day this is going to pay for my next bottle of hooch. No. So I have 2. So what we're going to do, and people might get pissed that I kept 2, but I'm not going to put them on eBay and flip them for a lot of money. We're going to open these right now, right here. One of my most viewed videos by a gazillion people is when I unboxed a 112 Ghost Rider a couple years ago. It's an unboxing video. I really don't get why people love that shit so much, unboxing videos. It's a vicarious thing, I guess. So we're gonna open these. So give me a second. I'm gonna open these and then I'm gonna put them out for sale at cover price, unless there is like the 1 in 1,000, which is probably not. And look, I bet you people are shitting their pants right now at the fact that I'm doing this, but it's warm in here, so you know. Okay, give me a second to readjust the camera angle, because you have to wonder what's in the bag. You got to go full friggin' Brad Pitt and 7. Ooh, what's in the bag? It's in the bag. It's a pellet gun, all right? Everybody relax. And I lost the goddamn clip 1,000 years ago, so I just like keeping it around. Look, fancy. Okay, let me readjust the angle here, and we're gonna open these. Why the hell not? It's my store. Do whatever the frig I want. So here's another awkward edit. All right, here we go. I'm definitely not gonna squat like this during this whole thing. This is so stupid. So we've got the Good House scissors, as they're known. These are the good scissors. We have some bad scissors. These are the good scissors. So I'm going to do this against my better judgment. Then again, every choice I've ever made has been against my better judgment. I bought a goddamn comic shop. So, ready? I'm not sure if there's a proper way to do this. Should we open it at the bottom or the top? No, because if we open it at the bottom and then we rebag it. All right. Do I like get a razor blade and... You know, I don't give a shit. My store, my rules. Let's find out together. Where's the actual seal? All right, I'm going to try and cut it as close to the top as possible. So as not to... But again, unless I end up with like the crazy 1 in 1,000 or some shit, these are going to be on the rack as of tomorrow morning for sale at cover price. I just want to know. I want to see. And again, these unveiling, unboxing, gender reveal videos are very popular. Let's find out what the gender is of the Battle Beast. Okay. Get rid of this shit. You ready, kids? Are you ready? Okay. I'm going to look first. I can do that. Ooh, it's the... I don't know what it is. I think that's the Art Adams cover, I believe. Yeah. Cover F. Art Adams. And I love Art Adams. I really do. One of my favorites ever since that Long Shot series back in the mid-'80s. Okay. I believe that is nothing super special. I suppose I should check. But you know what? Let's put it out at cover price. $3.99. It'll be on the rack. I don't care. I'm not even going to be here tomorrow. I got an early gig, so Justin and young Master Thomas are going to cover the shop. And if you guys are watching this, these aren't for you, all right? You guys got your copies. These are for customers, so quit it. Don't be greedy. All right, and hold on. Oh, well, I'll be dipped in shit and rolled in breadcrumbs. I think that's just cover A, I believe. Yeah, that's cover A. So, golly gee, thanks, Kirkman. Well, there you have it, folks. So that'll be cover price. So I didn't get anything special. Why should I? I never get a goddamn thing. But I'm not even going to try to put these back in the goddamn bags. I'm too tired. So there. There we go. Back to the nebula. Ooh. The framing of that's too weird. Let me go a little off center here. Oh, that's it. That's what I got. We got the Art Adams cover, which I don't believe is anything super special, aside from the fact that it's Art Adams, and I love his work. And then we got a cover A. So thank you, Robert Kirkman, for wasting my goddamn time. Just kidding. You're a great guy. I love the enthusiasm. I love your little stunts, but you got to understand, for little shops like us, it's really just kind of a kick in the dick when we got to deal with this stuff. So these are going out as soon as I finish this video. They're going just on the rack in front. So there you go. Cover price with the bag. I'm not even going to charge you for the bag. And again, I won't be here Saturday. Justin and Tom will be here. If you come in, behave, don't hassle them. They're good kids. And I'll be back Sunday. And I guess that's about it. I know this is a long video, and I know none of y'all have attention spans. But, you know, I don't give a shit. Again, it's my thing. It's what I do. Hope everybody's well. We're all fine here. How are you? And come in and buy some stuff, man. Help us get through the lean summer months. I'll probably throw up some sort of sale soon. I want to get a lot of these back issues out of here because I have so many more to bring in, but I just don't have the space. I don't want to clutter the store. So get this shit out of here so I can bring in some of the other shit. Then you can buy that shit. And we'll all just get along fine. All right? Hope you're doing well. Call your mother. She misses you.